reports about whether Harry and the King are going to be meeting when Harry comes over to the UK for the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. Now, this is an important ceremony, his legacy project, and something that his father and his brother have been behind in the past. I don't think we can expect to see the King or William at the 10th anniversary service, but there are questions over whether Harry will see his father. I think there is every chance that the King will make time to see Harry. We're hearing that he's got a busy diary. He does have a busy diary. We know he's now back carrying out public engagements, but he will want to see his son. Don't forget that Harry rushed over here to Britain as soon as his father was diagnosed with cancer. They had a quick 40-minute meeting. It didn't last very long, but it was an important icebreaker. Charles is keen to really get his relationship back on track with his son. His relationship with his son is very, very important. He loves his son, whatever has happened. He wants to have a rapprochement. That's going to mean spending some time together. So I know that the King is going to do everything he can to find even a brief window in his busy schedule so that he can see Harry. Far less likely that there's going to be any meeting between Harry and William and Kate. Kate is, of course, going through treatment at the moment. We haven't seen her. We don't know how she is coping with that. William's got quite a busy schedule of engagements, and I think it's very unlikely that there's going to be any meeting. I was speaking to a source close to William and Kate only the other day who said, never say never, never rule out the possibility of a reconciliation, but it's all in the timing. And at the moment, the timing doesn't feel right. So hopefully a meeting for Harry and his father. Far less likely that there's going to be any meeting between Harry, William and Kate. Well, Harry will be coming over to the UK alone. Meghan has said that she won't be coming. Of course, it's Archie's birthday and she's got Lilibet to look after back in America. But that hasn't stopped Harry and Meghan from travelling. And indeed, they will be travelling to Nigeria next month as well. So he is travelling with his family. Meghan doesn't want to come back to Britain. I think that's for a lot of reasons. I think she doesn't feel welcome here. There's also the issue over the security for the family when they're here. We know that Harry's taking action against the Home Office because he wants taxpayer-funded security while he's over here, and the Home Office has said that that is going to be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. If Harry brings his family over here, he's probably going to have to pay for that security himself. So that may be one of the reasons that Meghan doesn't want to come over here. Invictus is Harry's thing, and the next time that we see them together overseas will be in Nigeria. Harry and Meghan's trip to Nigeria is being billed in the press as an unofficial royal tour. That's not strictly accurate. This isn't a royal tour in any shape or form. This is an invitation by the Nigerian government for the couple to go and visit the country. Don't forget, Meghan is, I think, something like 40% Nigerian. They are going to be going over there to discuss the possibility of an Invictus Games in Nigeria. So it's a great opportunity for them to go and set up meetings, for them to go and be seen, to promote the Invictus brand, but they're not going over there in any official royal capacity. The King could mark his return to public duties with any engagement, of course, that he wanted to do. But I think to choose a visit to a cancer treatment centre where he was speaking with other people about their experiences of cancer, that they were going to meet with carers and nurses, to tour some of the University College Hospital's new facilities was a really symbolic choice of engagement. And I think will have been very much driven by the King. We discovered today that the King is also now the new patron of Cancer Research UK. Of course, he's chosen to visit a cancer treatment centre as his first engagement returning to public duties. And I think we're going to see the King do a lot more in this field. We heard him say today to someone that he met at the centre that being diagnosed with cancer was a huge shock. That's something that many people will be able to empathise with. And I think this really has given Charles an opportunity to connect with the public, and he will use that sort of spotlight that he has to really shine a light on very important work within the cancer world. And I think he's going to do everything that he can to raise awareness. And of course, the fact that he has his own personal experience now makes that connection so meaningful and will make it very meaningful to everyone he meets. today, he was asked how he was. He said he was doing well. He revealed that he was going on himself to go and have treatment this afternoon. We know that he's still continuing that treatment as an outpatient at a London clinic. So, you're seeing a real honesty, a real transparency here from the monarch about his own personal health battle. It's a real departure for the royals. We've never heard a monarch be so open about their medical condition. And I think that's a great leveler. And I think it's connecting Charles with people. And as I say, he's using his unique spotlight to put it onto something that is now a personal issue for him, something that he really cares about, and is absolutely something where he could raise awareness. And that's what he's going to do. We know very little about the King's treatment, save for the fact that he is going as an outpatient to receive treatment, but we don't know what type of treatment he's having, and we don't know what type of treatment Kate is having. The Princess of Wales has told us that she's having preventative chemotherapy. We don't know what form that takes. It can be a tablet form, it can be an intravenous form. We haven't seen Kate since she announced to the world that she too had been diagnosed with cancer. And we're told by the palace that we're not to expect her out on public engagements anytime soon, that her focus is on her recovery. And that's going to be the case before she gets back to anything like the public facing duties we've seen the King carry out today. So while we know they're both going through treatment, we don't know the details of their treatment.